So, you want to know how Chelsea edits her images. You want to know how Chelsea takes something like this and turns it into, well, this isn't the finished product, but turns it into something like this. You want to know what type of magic, what type of voodoo a baby plays around with. Okay, I'll show you. You came to the right place because today I'm feeling quite generous. So I'm going to show you. Listen, I'm not going to show you everything. Knowledge is not free, okay? But I will show you a lot. I will show you what you need to know. I will show you what you want to know. Oops. I went a little too far right there. I might have shown you something you ain't need to see. You feel me? Okay, is this available or no? Oh no. Oh god, there's too many nude photo shoots in my... I should have remembered that. I did not remember that. Anyway. You want to know how a baby edits her photos. And again, a baby is feeling quite generous today. A baby might just show you her little baby secrets, you feel me? Hello baby secrets? Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm finna show you how I edit this. Actually, no, that's not what we want. We want this, yeah. Because I already worked on this before. Don't act like I didn't already load. You know what? Okay, so obviously my computer's acting silly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to desktop. We're gonna go to desktop cleanup. We're gonna go to Gabby. What was the name of the folder? Gabby Maroon Boots. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this right there. We're gonna put this baby in Lightroom. Hold on, let's do it like this. Let do it like this. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is not supposed to take this long. I should have been prepared, but obviously I wasn't thinking too hard when I started this video, so excuse me. Okay, so you know what? What's going on? Why is it not importing? Come on. It's not. I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. Anyway, so I think, okay, so here's what we do. I'm not going to show you from the start because I just don't have time for that, okay? Like, there's a lot that I do in Lightroom. I'm just going to show you what I do in Photoshop after I've already been in Lightroom. I'll tell you this. I use my presets, and you know what? Let me reset this picture to the original image. Okay, the first thing we do is we want to crop this to a place where it makes sense. Actually, you know what? I can't remember how I cropped it before. Let's see. Okay. So obviously, as you can tell, I'm going to go ahead and click reset on this baby. As you can tell, it's a little funky in terms of like, a baby was obviously not thinking too hard when she took this photo because it's lopsided, y'all. You can see that. And also, when you take photos, you don't want to cut off limbs. You don't want it to be like, oop, I'm gonna show you like just a little bit of my arm, but then I'm gonna cut it right off. Like, no, you don't want it to be like that. You want it to be where that arm is not gonna get missed when someone looks at the picture. So over here we're missing, like, people look at that arm and they're like, wait, where's the rest of our arm? But when it's like right here, it's like, okay, that makes sense, you know. It's right where it needs to be in terms of like, you're not missing the arm, you're not thinking, oh, where's the rest of her arm? You feel me? Anyway, so let's just stop doing all that talking. Let's just go ahead and crop this mother fudge. Yeah, we just finna crop it like this. Okay, cool. I don't know if this is how I cropped it the first time around, but anyway. Okay, cool. You know what? Actually, I need to put more space on this side. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so now that I done did that, I'm gonna go to my presets. Yeah, I use presets, you guys, because otherwise I'd be spending 20 years on every single picture. I have presets, and you know what? I actually have a million presets in here, because every time I make a preset, or every time I copy a preset and make adjustments to it, I make a new preset. So, I don't know, that's just how I work. I go off of my presets, so I'll go through presets that I've already used. Obviously, this preset has a thing for blue, and I'm not really feeling that, so I'm gonna just go ahead and move on. Anyway, so what I do is I just go through my all my presets, and I just go ahead and go through all these modes until I figure out what I want to do with my light type of shit. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm too stupid sometimes. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, I already know which preset that I used for this picture originally, and it was this one. And I made this preset specifically for this photo, and I made it not too long ago, which is why it says new new. Cause I'm, I don't, obviously I don't think too hard when I make these presets. Look, I got Elena Studio Beach, and then Black Girl Studio. And okay, when I put Black Girl Studio, it's like, for some reason where I live, there's not a lot of black women like myself. I'm black, okay. Anyway, there's not a lot of black women models. So when you do come across one, you can't use the same presets that you use for white women on darker women. Why? Because the lighting is gonna have to be completely different. The colors are gonna, you know what I'm saying? So so when you're making presets, or when you're using presets, you just have to keep that in mind, that presets will look different on different skin tones, in different color environments, etc., etc. Anyway, now that we've put this preset, which is for sale on my website, please go and buy this preset, guys, because you can't go where I'm about to go if you ain't bought it yet. You feel me? Anyway, so we're gonna, if you're on a Mac, control click this photo and click edit in Adobe Photoshop 2017. Yeah, and then click open anyway. Cool. Let's go ahead and take our abs, or because I was about to say that ASS word, but then I was like, sis, you ain't trying to curse in front of these video people now. Okay, we finna take these abs into this Photoshop, and we finna start editing. Yeah. Okay, so if you don't know what a layer is, your layers are your best friends. Okay, you go to layer, which is at the top right here. You go to new adjustment layer, and then I think I want to start off with selective color. There's no method to this. There's no method to my madness. I just fucks around. Ooh, girl, you was trying not to curse, and then you went. Ooh, she went right ahead and did it, girl. Anyway, so I went to selective color after I went to layer. What I'm gonna do is I just play around with this. Like I said, there's no method to this madness. It's just a matter of like messing around with it and seeing what colors I like. So okay, I'll put it this way. When you mess with these colors, what you're doing is you're adding colors. Like if okay, oh god, how do I start? Okay, so say you're on blacks. What you're doing is you're adding whatever color it says right here to the blacks in the image. So say you're on blacks and you want to add some red to the blacks, you just slide the little slide over this way. Or say you want to add some green to that baby, you just slide the blah 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 over to that side. The trick to this is you never want to do too much of it. I remember when I first started Photoshop, I used to do way too much. You do not want to do too much. I'm just gonna go like I'm gonna go like +2 to the right side, okay, and then with my magenta, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna, ooh. Okay, see, with magenta, if you go this way, you get too much purple. You go this way, you get yourself way too much green. I do like when it's like, I feel like when I put a little green up in that baby, it gives it that like film, just that classic look, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little green up in that baby. I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but I like to quote unquote, what's it called? I love playing around with hood accents. You know, like I really adore how hood people talk. You know, like instead of saying just, they'll be like Judd. You know, I just went to the store. You feel me? Like they say stuff like that, and to me, it's just incredible. Like I said before, I'm black, but when I came, I'm actually from Africa, and when I came to America, I was plopped straight into a white neighborhood, so I never got a chance to have that beautiful black accent. So for me, it's really cool. I don't know. It's like to me, I just find it really cool. But when I do it or when I try to talk like that, it just sounds really stupid. So every now and then I'll throw in some hood words. You feel me? But for me, it's just more like a parody, like just me just making fun of myself trying to talk like that. But it's not like I really talk, or like I'm not really taking myself seriously when I say stuff like that. So just throwing that out there so you don't feel like I'm trying to be something that I ain't and failing at it. I know that I'm trying and I know that I'm failing, okay? Anyway, so going down here, I'm going to take you straight to the yellow. So with the yellow, you could either add some yellow to the, going to the right, or you could add some blue going to the left. And basically how this works is every color has an opposite on the other side of the spectrum. So if instead of doing yellow, you can do blue instead. I don't know, just go into Photoshop and figure it out, because I'm sure you guys know. You guys know. Anyway. So after I've done this, I'm gonna go to layer, I'm gonna go to new adjustment layer, I'm gonna go to black and white. Yes, God. And we're gonna use this to lower the saturation a little bit, as well as darken up her skin tone a little bit. Why? Because Chelsea is obsessed with dark skin. I don't know why. I don't know how, why, or when this happened that I became obsessed with dark skin, but I am. I love nice tan skin. To me, it just has like this beautiful, healthy look to it. Anyway, so how I darken her skin in Photoshop, if you're new to Photoshop or if you just don't know, you darken the skin by controlling the reds or the yellows. So basically, when you bring the reds up, that means her skin tone is going to be lighter. When you bring the reds down, her skin tone is going to be darker. And I know right now it's like way too dark. It's like, wait a minute, but we're not finished yet. Patience, patience, young one. Okay, go to opacity and lower your opacity to like, I don't know, maybe like, girl, lower it to like 15 percentile. Yeah. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah. See, now she's got herself a little nice tan going on. But at the same time, she's not like, at the same time, it's not like she's like too dark. You feel me? So you see, like what I was saying before, like it'll give you some nice, like a nice little tan going on, but as long as you lower your opacity and you try to keep it as close to the original image as possible, you should be good. Just don't put on. It's easy when you're in Photoshop to put on those blinders and then to end up, taking this shish kebab too far. You don't want to take this shish too far. You feel me? Anyway, so let me go ahead and put my stuff in this here group right here. In this little group right there. Yeah. Okay, put that, wait. Should I put this on top of this, or should I put that? Ooh, it looks good like this, girl. Okay, I like this. Okay, anyway, I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't realize how stupid I was gonna be today. If I did, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have bothered with this video. But anyway, so Also, if you want to mess with the whites a little bit, like if you want to give her like a brighter, like a, if you want to make her look more shiny than she already is, basically, just go to whites in selective color and bring the blacks up to the white side. We don't want her to look too white, you feel me? Because that's not, you don't want those whites popping that hard. So just bring it just a little bit, you feel me? Okay, cool. I think maybe like, yeah, like this. This is good. Okay, anyway, the last thing we're going to do with this image is we're going to go to background. We're going to click on background and we're going to click this little tool right here. I don't know what it's called. We're going to select the background. I think it's called the selection tool if I'm not mistaken. Just select everything in this picture that is the background and or that has a large part of the background in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to correct the yellowness of the back or the greenness of the background because I don't really like that. Go to new adjustment layer, go to selective color, click OK. Now we're going to go to whites. So again, I don't know if you remember if I taught this to you correctly or if you remember this lesson. When you are in selective color, you can go either way on this scale, and if you want to correct a problem with coloring, you go to the opposite side of whatever the color is that you want to correct. So in this case, the problem we're having is with green. So you want to take this from, the green would be the opposite of magenta, right? Yeah, green would be opposite of magenta. So green would be going that way. Yeah, green would be going this way. So to correct that green, you would have to go the opposite of the green, which is magenta. So we're going to take this from when it's 0. You see this is what it looks like before we start. And then we're going to take it straight to about 11, I guess. Perfect. And the reason why I selected just the background is I want to make sure that it's not going to affect the whites in her skin as well. Anyway, so guys, I'm so sorry for my silliness, but this is basically what the photo looks like after I've added some additional Photoshop edits. Again, do not forget that I started out with my preset. Basically what a preset is, it's a base for your photo. You know, if you don't want to take 50 years editing a picture, you know, you usually just want to work with presets, and then after that you take that baby to Photoshop and then, you know, you customize it to the particular image. That's how I work. That's how I edit my pictures. I'm gonna have these presets for sale on my website, or maybe I'll just have this one particular preset for sale on my website. Make sure to purchase this preset. It's gonna, you know, it'll help you out when you're editing. And to be honest with you, like I said, I usually don't have time to spend 50 hours editing each and every single photo. So that preset I use, well, oh Jesus, oh no, oh no. Okay, anyway, so I'm really not even gonna save this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Subscribe. Oh yeah, yeah, because that's what everyone says. Subscribe to my channel because I might most likely, if I don't get too lazy, be making more videos. Bye.